Hello. It is actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And to be honest, I've not long got out of bed. I got out of bed about an hour ago. So I'm doing great. Living life. It is Saturday and I meant to be doing a 7k run today. However, because of the weather, park run is cancelled and it is super dangerous to actually be going out and about right now. The main roads aren't too bad. Like the main roads where the cars drive regularly aren't too bad, but the back roads, like where we live, and the footpaths are deadly icy. So bad. I've actually had to cancel my dog walks for the last 2 days because it's just been too dangerous to physically leave the house. My car is completely frozen over. I can't get into it. I can't get into it. It's so badly frozen. And on top of that, just trying to walk down my driveway causes me to fall over. Jason actually fell over this morning just trying to bring the bin in. It is really bad right now. We've had 4 or 5 days. We had 2 days of snow, which wasn't too bad. And then obviously on Thursday, I tried to go on a run and that did not end well. That was one of the slowest runs I've ever done because it was just so dangerous and so slippy and so icy. And it's been -5, -3 ever since. So the ice has just been getting thicker and thicker. It's been defrosting during the day and then refreezing at night. So it's super slippy. It's like everywhere is sheet ice. And there's little bits of snow where this ice developed from the air and then hidden sheet ice underneath. So you take one step and you go flying. It's actually recommended not to go out today, apparently. For the last 2 or 3 days, the weather warnings have said if you do not need to leave the house, please don't. Work from home where possible. And it's a little infuriating, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to go on my 7k today. I'm meant to be doing a time trial tomorrow that I should have done on Tuesday, and I couldn't do on Tuesday because of the weather. Was it? No, should have done on Wednesday and couldn't do it because of the weather. We're not having a great start to 2025, are we? There has been flooding causing delays, there has been snow, there has been ice. It is now currently not safe to physically leave the house. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to work on some video editing. I'm currently watching some anime. I'm watching one I've never seen before called Mashle. M-A-S-H-L-E. Basically Harry Potter. it's the Harry Potter knockoff anime. But it's actually quite funny. It's got a nice little twist to it, which I rather like. I'm going to be doing some video editing to make sure I've got videos out for the next few days. And then I am going to try and put the effort in to get some thing done that I can't remember the word of. Mobility training. I'm going to try and get some mobility and calisthenics training in tonight, or maybe some Pilates, just so I've done something today, because it's so dangerous out there. It's just pure snow. Pure snow and ice. Probably not even snow, it's probably just pure ice at this point. Hello. It is now Sunday. I didn't do my exercises yesterday. Jason stayed in bed until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He had a very long lie-in. And after he got up and had his breakfast, dinner, brunch, whatever you want to call it at that point, he asked me if I would like to play some Pal World. Now, I'd already done a bit of video editing that morning, and I figured it was a Saturday, and I can't go out running anyway, so yeah, why not? Let's play some Pal World. We'll play it for a few minutes. Will you stop making noise? This one, squeaking in the background. Squeaky squeak in background. I figured seeing as I can't go on a run, I can do my exercises later, so yeah, let's play Pal World for a little bit. A little bit turned into 10 hours. We were still gaming at midnight before we realised what time it was. We ordered in pizza for tea and we gave our girls some attention, some training, and put the parrots to bed. And yeah, we gamed for 10 hours straight without stopping. This is one of the downsides of being a gamer and having an addictive personality. If you get in the zone and you get really super focused on something and you get really into something, it's really hard to break out of it. Especially when both of you are exactly the same. Neither of us wanted to come off that game at all. We went to town and we got a lot done during the game. We caught a lot of new pals, but that's not what's important. I still failed to come off the game in time to get some exercise done. I could have easily taken an hour break during the game just to get some exercises done and go for a shower. And I didn't. I just didn't. There's no excuses for it. There's just... I wanted to play the game. I wanted to play the game that day. It was making me happy. My procrastination just took over. Didn't mean to, it just did. We're not starting very well, are we? It's like, we've got flooding, we've got ice. I think I already said this earlier in the video. We've had flooding, we've got ice. I physically can't go on a run today. I'm meant to be doing a 2-mile time trial today. I've had to delay it to next week's runs because it is still frozen outside and it is melting It is melting, and this week is meant to be really warm. It's actually going back up to 7-8 degrees this week. So we're all hoping the ice is going to melt completely by this time tomorrow. And if it does, that means I can start going running again. I can at least try and go running again, which would be nice. Because at the moment it's just black ice where the ice is like half melted and it's really sleek and invisible in patches, so you just go flying. So I definitely can't go on a run again today. It's just far too dangerous on the paths. But there is a lot of patches of non-ice and non-snow where things are starting to melt, and it is quite warm today. It's going to be like 3-4 degrees today. So it is starting to melt. It's slowly starting to go away. So hopefully tomorrow I can get back into my running training. And because I've had to miss so many runs these last 2 weeks, because of the weather and the flooding, I've got to do a run every single day for the next 2 weeks. So from tomorrow, I need to do a run every single day for 14 days straight in order to make sure that I get myself enough miles in to at least manage to survive the entire length of the marathon. I'm actually going to struggle to find time to do anything this week. I'm really going to struggle to find time to do anything. My week, other than my Japanese classes, my week is going to be dedicated to just running training and fitness training. I'm going to struggle to fit my mobility in with me doing so many runs and not having much rest time, but I am going to have to put some mobility training in just to make sure that I have the time or the stretching, because the stretching is very important for the muscles. So I'm going to have to do some mobility training just for that purpose. So hard. So hard. So hard. Oh, my eyes. So yeah, the plan for today is I'm currently video editing. I'm editing week 32. I'm doing exceptionally well. I've managed to keep the daily videos up for nearly a month now. I've currently only got 2 more days set up, which is today and tomorrow. So I need to get this video finished today at some point if I'm going to continue with the daily stuff while I catch up. However, we're doing it. I'm still managing to keep up with the daily uploads because I have reduced the busyness of my schedule so much. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to do exactly 1 more hour of editing. 1 hour of video editing. I'm putting a time on my phone. After that hour is up, we are going to do our exercises, get a shower, get food. That's the plan. We know how well plans go when I make plans. But we're going to try. We are going to try and stick to this plan. So I've got a timer on my phone. I'm going to do 1 hour of video editing, and then we are going to get some mobility training done, seeing as we can't go out on a run. I'm also going to check the back garden. If the area underneath the shed or underneath the shed roof is clear of ice, I might try and get some skipping in, because I've not skipped since like week 30 odd. Well, the plan was to do some exercise. I've actually been procrastinating for the last hour, if I'm being honest. And I was about to do some exercise. However, I have literally put the mat down on the floor. Within 3 seconds of putting the mat down on my floor, my parrot started attacking my feet. She really doesn't like us exercising. She really doesn't. I'm gonna hold off my exercise. I don't want to, but I'm gonna hold it off, and I'm gonna do it later this evening when these 2 have gone to bed, so I'm less likely to get attacked. I changed my mind. I decided I'm not gonna let my bird dictate when I can or cannot exercise. So I'm gonna go outside in the cold. I'm gonna do some skipping to warm up. Only a couple of minutes, max maybe 3 minutes of skipping. And then I'm gonna come inside and I'm going to do my mobility training in here, if I have to, in the kitchen if I have to, if it means locking my birds away, so that I can actually do something. And then I'm going to do some hybrid calisthenics before cooling down. So that's what we're doing today. Hi, Jinxie. A cat playing in the ice. Because why not? one leg on, I think, shall we? Too fast. Slow down. Go on. Too fast. If you're not having fun with it, is it really working? Whew. Right, last one. Last one. Right, so now we've done our skipping to warm up, which is quite fun. And if you're not having fun, what's the point of it, right? Now I'm actually going to try and do my mobility training, and then once I've done my mobility training, we're going to try and do some hybrid calisthenics. And in order to avoid my birds attacking me or going for me while I'm training, we're going to be training in the dining room today and the kitchen. I've got the mat set up, because, you know, there are days when you just have to make space. Today's one of those days, and I have the birds screaming in the background because they can hear me talking. They want me in that room. Oh! Do you know what? I'm just gonna chance getting my toes bitten. Look at this already. Really? Really? And you know better. Sometimes I forget. You have the luxury of just putting parrots to bed in a cage where they can't get out and bite your toes. They're not happy about it. They usually, when we're home, we do try and make sure that when we're home, they do have out of cage time almost constantly. You forget. You get into the habit and you forget that you can just put them away and exercise safely. So I've done my mobility training and I was going to do some hybrid calisthenics, but hybrid calisthenics does say that Sunday is meant to be a day of resting and stretching. But I'm also very aware that I haven't done any strength training this week at all. We've not started the new year well. I have been far too distracted and procrastinating and everything else. So tomorrow is push-ups and leg raises. One day is a push-up and leg raise days, apparently. So today, I think I might practice some handstands or get some handstand training in. And I think I'm also going to see where I'm up to with frog stands or how far behind I fell with my frog stands. There we go. I have a slight problem at the moment as well. I have rheumatoid arthritis due to my inflammatory bowel disease, and it's playing up really badly right now. So my elbows are aching like crazy. My knees are aching like crazy. So it's probably not a good day to practice this kind of stuff. We're gonna practice it anyway, because we're stupid. Just gonna get our body used to weight, or get our hands and wrists used to weight bearing again. Unfortunately, my frog stands have gone downhill, which I kind of expected. I did expect them to go downhill slightly because I've not been weight bearing on my hands at all. So my wrists, on top of being really stiff because my arthritis is playing up, they are also just right now. Rheumatoid arthritis is basically the area around your joints swell with a lot of fluid, causing quite a lot of pain and can cause bone growth. I believe. I need to research into rheumatoid arthritis a bit more, but unfortunately it is playing up quite badly today. So I'm going to do a little bit more of a warm up with the wrists and get some handstand practice in. I'm done. Oh, at least I can say I've done something today. I wish for a rest day, but I've not exercised for the rest of the week. I am hoping to go on a run tomorrow. I'm really hoping this ice has reduced by then, because I really need to get these runs in before this half marathon. There's 15 weeks left, and I'm currently averaging 6 and 7 Ks. I'm getting genuinely scared that I'm not going to be able to complete this marathon, or that I'm going to end up injuring myself like I did last time, but I'm hoping that it's not going to cause me too much issue. It's not going to cause me too much of a problem. And I'm hoping that just by getting back into the routine of doing mobility training, that will somehow help my running in some way, shape or form. I'm not expecting miracles, but it would be nice for my ankles to stop being so tight. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this week. I will leave you guys alone, and I hope you've had a good weekend. Or if it is the weekend, I hope you've had a good weekend. And good luck for week 3. So far, the weather is looking really warm, so I'm really hoping all the snow melts, because I have a lot of running to do these next 2 weeks to catch up on what I've missed out on. And I will see you guys in the next video. I am going to go get a shower because I stink. And I'm not even joking, I stink. This is probably TMI, but oh well. I'll be honest, I've not showered for the last 2 days because I've been so busy trying to get stuff done, and then I obsessed with the game. I completely forgot to train, and because I forgot to train, I forgot to shower. And I've not been wearing deodorant because I've not had to leave the house. And I also shaved my armpits a few days ago. And unfortunately, when I shave my armpits, I don't like shaving my armpits too often, because when I shave my armpits, my sweat seems to smell 3 times worse than what it does when I don't shave my armpits. And right now, I reek. I cannot stand my own smell. I stink. So I'm going to go have a shower, get nice and clean, nice and fresh, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.